Hey, I'm Heidelin with this week's Austin Entertainment Management Update. Yesterday, we had an awesome meeting talking about our music goals. Here is what is powerful about it. We all now know what we're working on and have a better idea of how we can help each other, all of us, reach our goals in 2023. Krista Crotty was our guest speaker from VB Strategists, who took us through SMART goals and then helped us tweak the goals that we had written down to make them easier to accomplish. The biggest thing that stood out to me is how funny it is that sometimes just how you say something will determine whether or not you actually do it. Having a goal is a great start, but now it's time for the work. And this is where we lose people. But why? Number one, your own head talk talks you right out of it. You come up with excuses, and no one is really holding you accountable. You keep putting off the work. And in my opinion, it feels kind of like you're going backwards in progress when this happens. All that head talk adds up like the cookies on your phone or computer. And if you don't take the time to clear them, it causes problems with how the program runs. You're going to need to clear out these mindset cookies, or you will stay stuck. Number two, you share that goal with people that don't understand your desire to make and create music. I can't explain it to people who personally don't have this burning passion for music. When you talk to people that don't understand, they're going to give you advice based on their perspective of life. These people might love you so much that they don't want to see you get hurt. And some of the big goals that you might be talking to them about seem really risky. Having a community will help with both of these problems. Now, before I explain how the power of community is going to help with these two problems, let me talk about another problem for just a second. If you're wondering how you're going to get started working in the music industry, the best place to start is with a plan. And you're going to get a plan if you live in Jacksonville, Florida, at our in-person workshop at Liberty Music next month. The workshop is on January 30th from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to start with some networking, and then at 6 p.m., Ed Chang from My Career Assist will show you a new way to think about the plans for your life. Not just music plans, but how everything is going to fit. In the meantime, the new store is open, so stop down there, check out their impressive selection of guitars, play some. And for all of you not living in Jacksonville, Florida, although you can't touch and feel and play, you can still shop their entire selection online at libertymusicshop.com. Okay, so let's talk about the power of community. First of all, how is that going to help you overcome your negative head talk? So the first thing I want you to realize is that your negative head talk is just a bad habit. And this habit is poison. Slowly, over time, killing your ambition. Collecting evidence that you're not good enough. And this dream of yours is a waste of time. Do you want to start to overcome this? Once you consistently put yourself around successful people, you're going to realize that you can change this habit. You'll start collecting evidence of the opposite of what you're telling yourself. In the right community, you'll see it right away. Believe it or not, Somewhere in the world are other people that share your goals and are actively working on it. Being in a community like this, it's not only going to inspire you, but can mentor and teach you how things could be possible for you. You don't have to figure it out alone. And the outside perspective is sometimes what we need to break out of our bad mental cycles. And it can happen that quickly with the right insight. You're not alone in the world with that nasty voice that tells you that you can't. This is why I'm inviting all of you to join the weekly networking that you can find on our events page at halisthebomb.com/events. On Tuesdays is the Law of Life Networking Summit. This is like 60 super impressive people, and we all go around and share our law of life for the day. I love what Blanca's done here because this habit is paying attention to the laws that you've created for yourself. Yes, that's right. You've created all kinds of laws of life for yourself. Some of them good, some of them not so good. And we're just going to focus on the good ones. And you'll find more abundant, positive laws of life through this meeting and be able to attract more abundance into your life. You're certainly going to discover a new way to look at life from someone in that room. And like I said, sometimes that's all you need to get going again. Blanca teams up with Natan on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Wednesdays is the Essential Academy Summit, and Thursdays is the Laws of Life show, which streams on Facebook and Roku. These two have amazing energy. They always have inspiring guests. And these events are free resources. Now, if you're going to get the full benefit out of it, here's my advice. It's going to work better if you consistently attend. But if you can't consistently attend, maybe it's outside your time zone, it's the middle of the night, you've got to go to work, something like that. There are replays. You can watch the replays. This is going to help you build up evidence that you can through community. You can get to know these people and you can talk to them and you can find it much easier to act on your goals. So let's talk about the second reason people fall off and don't act. You share your dreams with people who reinforce your head talk and don't hold you accountable. This goes back to what you focus on is what you get. Focus on the negative. Your unconscious is going to look for more evidence that that is true. You get that when you talk to people who have no interest in being part of the music industry, have no knowledge of the music industry, and they think what you want to do is risky and maybe impossible. When you focus on what you want instead of what you don't want, your unconscious mind is going to look for that evidence. So who successfully is doing what you want? How did they do it? When you find these people, you can find some true accountability to get it done. These people understand your struggles and what it takes. Then there's something about when people are watching us and we know it. We perform better. If you start coming to our monthly meetings, I promise I'll have my eye on you. Checking in at random to see if you're doing what you said you wanted. When you attend Natan's and Blanca's meetings, there's going to be people that see you consistently showing up at those meetings too. And we'll be watching to see if you're going to follow through with what you're talking about. And you never know who's watching either. When you start putting yourself out there, in the right group. The magic of networking is you never know who you're talking to, who they can introduce you to, or what information they're going to share with you that is valuable to you. And this is the fun of it. Connecting and collaborating. It's kind of like winning the lottery sometimes. This is going to ignite so many opportunities for you. You know why I am not further with my music goals with Heidsel Music? I didn't fully tap into the power of community. I didn't understand the power. I thought everyone would eventually let me down or leave me hanging. I thought there was no one I could trust. My focus was on the negative, and therefore all I found was negative people. At this point in my life, I'm clear on what I want to achieve. I've changed my mental habits, not perfectly, but enough to make a difference. This is important. Well, when I changed my focus, I've found positive people who I want to share with you. The ones who have done it, the ones that are doing it, and the ones that believe they can and will. If you're watching this video all the way to the end, I believe that this is you. Start to regularly attend our online meetings and tap into the power of community. Watch how much faster we're going to get there when we work together. At Austin Entertainment Management, we are building a thriving music community to connect us to the opportunities that we want. I'm ready to take off in 2023. Will you come with me? Remember to check out hallisthebaum.com/events to see what we have going on. And I just want to wish all of you out there a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Next week, I will not be putting out a video so that I can enjoy some extra time with my friends and family next week. So for the year of 2022, we've come a really long way. We started in December of 2021, just starting to put up our social media pages and getting our ideas for what we wanted this community to look like. And we've reached a point now at the end of the year that we have a pretty clear vision of where we're going. So I hope you are going to stick with me in 2023, and let's get some stuff done.